Welcome to Addicted2Triathlon. Whether you've been doing triathlons for years or you want to do your first one and don't know how to start, listen to our podcast, read our articles, check out our videos, and ask us questions. We would love to be part of your journey to becoming addicted to triathlon.
Hey everyone, episode 11 we're on. So welcome back. Thanks for coming to hang out with us, learning about rest and recovery today.
I'm too tired.
John needs to rest.
Yeah, you wore me out.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to talk about rest and recovery. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's not the easiest to rest. It gets really boring.
Well, that's when you get to watch Netflix movies and Amazon movies all day.
But lasting for about an hour, two shows, that's about it. And then I'm done. And then I stand up and I'm like, okay, what's next? Should I go and work out?
Okay, why do we need to rest?
Well, so you don't overtrain, overuse your body. Don't get injured.
Okay.
Or your watch says that you shouldn't be training today. Your training readiness says poor, and you go out. That's bad. But I did today.
Okay, so you can risk injury and burnout
Yes.
and overtraining?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So overtraining that can result of like getting tired of working out all the time. It's not fun anymore.
Then
right?
we're back to Netflix videos?
Yeah, but then you watch 2 episodes and you're back to being bored.
Okay, what's the other part of resting besides just sitting there and watching TV?
The good part?
No, the other part.
Oh, sleep?
Yeah.
It's good to sleep for a minute.
Just a minute?
And then you're like, okay, what's next? I'm ready to go again.
Well, what does sleep do for you?
Sleep, it releases your growth hormones. Grow?
You grow?
No,
That's part of
you're making mitochondria.
No, you're tissue repairing. You're repairing your body.
Yeah. So
it also helps with your immune system when you sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. If you overtrain, you don't sleep, it all adds up. Then you start getting sick.
How long should we actually sleep?
7 to 9.
7 to 9 minutes?
Yeah. No, 7 to 9 hours. It's kind of hard sometimes because your body's has these painful niggles and you toss and turn a lot.
Yeah, so that's kind of weird because like last night you said your watch said you slept 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
And I slept over 8. We went to bed at the same time.
I toss and turn and
You think that's it?
I think I'm in premenopause. So
Really?
I think so. I toss and turn, but also on the other hand with triathlon, you feel niggles, so
You
hurts.
wake up?
I wake up, or I drink too much water from training that day, and I keep having to go to the bathroom because I drink so much water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I thought that was weird. You've showed me that before where you've had many hours less than what I have, and we both went to bed at the same time.
Well, you're a guy.
I don't know what that means. That means I sleep better than you?
You don't have premenopause. You maybe pee less at night like I do.
Okay. All right. So what else can you do to help aid in your recovery?
I don't know.
Instead of
Eating food.
Nutrition?
Eating good food.
Okay.
Not a bunch of chips, not a bunch of bad food.
That's not nice to say. I like bad food. That's why I work out, so I can eat bad food.
Well, eating like food with some salt, that's good. Like tuna, recovery food, tuna sandwich, a little bit of chips on the side.
So you said tuna sandwich. So we're looking at protein and carbs right there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Throw in a little lettuce and tomato.
Yeah.
And you've got some other nutrition.
Having a little more Gatorade, maybe drinking some more water.
So hydration.
Yeah.
All right. So that's part of rest and recovery, making sure that you eat well. How about those days where you should be working out, but you're really sore? So we do what's called an active recovery, right? So we'll go do a an easy swim session, and we put that in the
Yeah,
plan.
those are fun.
The easy, just go out, just do
Just kinda
yardage and go slow, and you find out you go faster because you're so relaxed.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like, wait a minute.
Like, dang
Also,
it.
also, usually after a long run, we would schedule a recovery cycling session inside on the trainer.
Just kind of spinning easy. That's fun too.
Spinning easy,
But then it gets boring.
making sure your FTP doesn't go above a certain range, your functional threshold power, so you're keeping it slow, spinning out the junk in your legs.
Yeah, that's good.
Because that's part of what it does is,
And then even stretching.
yeah, because you help flush out any waste products that are in your muscle. It also helps reduces muscle soreness, and it also increases the blood flow. So low intensity workouts you can use as part of rest and recovery as well.
Yep.
So as you go along and you're doing your training, you really have to listen to your body, because your body will give you signs of being overtrained and
Tired.
over fatigued.
Yeah.
So just keep an eye out and see what the signs are. If you don't have a fancy watch like Caitlin has that tells her
Everything.
all these things about her. What was it this morning? It said your training what was it? Training what?
Training.
It was a 1?
Yeah.
Out of
The
100?
training readiness.
Was 1 out of 100?
It still is. 1. Your unbalanced HRV may indicate excess fatigue. So my sleep score was poor. My recovery time was high. HRV status unbalanced. Acute load optimal. Sleep history fair. Stress history medium.
Okay.
So all that.
But you had scheduled an 8.5-mile run, and what did you do today?
9.
You did 9 what?
9 miles.
Even though you're scheduled for 8.5?
Well, I think I was falling behind.
Okay.
So I went slow.
So tell us about your run.
It was a little hot. At the beginning, I was doing well. I was like going.
Because the temperature was only 79.
I know, it was nice. But then at the end, like 7 miles. On the 7 mile, I'm like, I'm just about done. I'm feeling negative. Feel like I want to cry. This music is stupid. That's exactly what was going on. And then on mile, I don't know, I'm guessing 5 or 6, it was so hot. I ran through the sprinklers. Well, I didn't run. I just walked past the sidewalk and then passed again. Then
like a little kid?
Yeah. And the water was hot, but it revived me for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I got running again, and then I was back on 7, and
7 miles.
On the 7th mile, I wasn't feeling good, and the music was stupid, and I was feeling all negative. And
okay, negative self-talk. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
Part of that was your nutrition.
But I drank.
And hot.
I drank, yeah. And I was like dripping. And then every single time I drank my drink, my heart rate was like at 160. I drank my drink. Instantly, I watched my watch. It went down to 140.
Okay.
And then I would run a little more up to 160.
Is that was because you were walking when you were drinking? Because you don't know how to drink and run at the same time.
No, I'm not talented like that.
Okay.
But it was just the heat. I felt more hot than tired.
So are you gonna now
like
start running inside like we
said?
Now
it's just time to go run inside so I don't feel negative and pissed off and thinking I just can't do this triathlon now that I'm just now finally getting the swimming down. But this running and this heat is messing me up.
Yeah, so that was like a month ago we had that experience. And you still go run outside.
But it was like okay this morning, but then by the time I was coming back, it was bad.
Okay, so I figured that's what was going on with you. So,
but I stopped running because I didn't want to get into more trouble. You know, my brain not doing well, being out of it, bonking, me hyperventilating again because of the heat and my heart, and then coming home, my blood pressure being low again.
Oh, yeah, you tested your blood pressure. It was okay, right?
Yeah. So I just didn't want John to see, and he was going to lecture me. Shouldn't have gone out. So
No, that's what these podcasts are
I just
for.
started walking. I just started walking and just trying to, walk some of my fat off. Do what do you call it? Just
Zone 2.
walking. Zone 2, getting fat off.
Burning fat
Mm-hmm.
and making mitochondria.
Right.
So I knew you were going to be that way. So I turned on the shower and I drew you a cool bath and put ice in it. The water was like really hot. So I had to let it run for a little while. Then I got it adjusted. So we were getting some at least cooler water coming through.
Yeah.
Then I dumped a bunch of ice in the bathtub. You got home and I said, go take a shower and then go sit in the bathtub.
Yeah.
So tell us about, was that the first ice bath you've had?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was a shocker.
So you screamed when you went in the tub.
Yeah. It just shocks you. Ah!
Yeah, but how are your muscles now?
They're good. Just tired.
Yeah. So it helps reduce inflammation. You
just need to, once you're in that ice bath, just make sure you breathe.
Yeah. You don't stay in there for like an hour.
No.
You just 5-10 minutes. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember in high school, we used to have I think we had an ice bath. People would just go in there like after wrestling and just sit in there. I was like, I never liked ice baths myself.
But if that ever happens to me, like during that triathlon and they have those, I'm gonna.
Yeah, at least to cool off your body. Get your body temperature down, your core temperature down.
Yeah.
Okay, so rest days. So tomorrow you have a rest day because
I gotta go to work. That's great.
Your work is part of stress, but as far as working out, it's a rest day. Yeah. So you had your big weekend block. Yeah, you did a
whole lot.
Your 3-hour bike ride, and
I did inside.
Your over 1 mile swim, and then your 9-mile run. So tomorrow's a rest day, and then we'll see how you feel for Tuesday.
I think I'll be fine.
If Tuesday is a swim day, and we'll just see what kind of shape you're in for swimming, and then we can make adjustments for that.
Yeah.
Also, resting helps with your mental well-being.
Well, obviously, resting, like if I would have kept running today, my well-being wouldn't have been good.
You'd be cranky Kate.
Yeah, I was feeling cranky.
That's the first time I heard you make a comment about the music was stupid.
Yeah, so I turned on like a podcast listening to the Bible podcast. What's it
okay.
called?
That's good. That helps with your mental well-being.
Yeah, so I was listening to him.
So what else did we do this week as far as working out? You still did the full workout, didn't you?
Yes.
We didn't skip anything.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, you did your swim, your bike, and your run during the week.
Mm-hmm.
We just made some adjustments, moved things around for it. I think this is week 11 of your actual half Ironman training.
And this is episode 11.
Hey, how about that? And so we are looking at about, 8 weeks left.
Wow.
Maybe 9.
Yeah, I was thinking, what's next?
What is next?
I was actually thinking
podcast number 12. That's what's next.
I was actually thinking like signing up for a run.
Well, you said you wanted to do a half Ironman. Half a marathon.
Yeah, and thinking about that 70.3, I'm going to just announce it. I will not do the Galveston. I will not.
The 70.3 in Galveston?
Yeah, no.
Because it gets a little warm on the run?
I can't handle it. I can't handle the heat. It's just the heat. I want to, but.
Okay, so you're going to go and we're looking at probably some kind of half Ironman and
half marathon.
Half marathon in November through January.
Yeah,
something like that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, you can do the Houston half Ironman or half Houston half triathlon.
Yeah,
I did it again. Houston half marathon,
yes.
the rock and roll marathon in San Antonio.
Well, yeah, the San Antonio might be far, but I guess we can talk about it.
You can do the one up in the Woodlands. Though that one can be a little warm because that's later. You can do the one in Sugar Land. There's 2 in Sugar Land.
Nice and freezing.
Yeah, could be raining. Could be freezing rain like last time we did it.
And John has his little hat and his
I've got
layers.
my parka on. Oh no, I'm not doing that one. No.
That one.
Yeah, it was what it was supposed to be like 30, 35 degrees during the run to start. So we had to go to the store and I had to buy some like long johns.
We did?
Yes.
Oh.
I still have them. They're long johns, and then
John had his hat. He was like more bundled up than me.
And I had my my long cycling pants under that. And then I had something else. I had some with my running
John
running
gets
pants.
more cold than me.
My running pants over that. So I had 3 layers of pants. And then I had what was it? I had a jersey on underneath. I had like long johns over that.
Yeah.
And then I had a jacket over that, my running jacket over that. And then I put on my full on coat over that.
Yes.
Full on coat.
And so I would pass John. He would be running
because we were
on
doing
one side.
like loops.
Yeah. And so John would be on the other side and he would be like shuffling because he's so cold.
And I had 2 hats on.
It's shuffling. I could barely see his face because he's all buried in clothing.
And I had 2 pairs of socks on too.
Yeah.
That was so cold.
Yeah.
Then I finally warmed up.
I think you're more bundled up than other people. It was kind of funny to see.
I got a little warm at the end, but so I got to unzip my jacket. I think I unzipped my coat and just tied it around me and took off one of my hats. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the Pensacola. I was bundled up too.
Pensacola.
You didn't do the half marathon. I did. You did the 10K with the kid with the one of our kids and your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was bundled up for that too, and I had like these winter gloves on, and it got warm, and I took it off, and I tucked it in somewhere, and I lost it. So I lost one glove. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't like the cold.
It's so weird how different we are.
I'd rather run in the heat. I ran in the heat today. I was okay. It was a little warm.
Yeah. So John can handle the heat, and I can't. And I can handle the cold, which I love the cold, running in it. Not really, just not doing anything in it, but running in it, as long as I'm moving, it's good.
Which is going to be interesting, because if I'm going to be running over the winter this year, or working out over the winter this year, we'll see if I get used to it, acclimate to it, or not. Because usually all my winter training is indoors.
Yeah.
I don't ever really go outside. And if I do, I am bundled up. A couple years ago, we went on one of the bayous, and I had tons of clothes on our bike ride.
Oh, yeah.
I was freezing.
I'm like, let's go do our bike ride, John.
I was freezing. I even had gloves on. My fingers were so frozen, I couldn't switch gears. Mm-hmm. But
it's so fun.
But you're all, yeah, this is fun.
It's so festive.
Festive.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have? Anything else?
Rest days, well-being, negative self-talk. So, yeah, just the workout just stressed me out. It just made me think that I couldn't do this half Ironman.
Oh, yeah, we took a nap after.
Yeah.
So, yeah, take naps too, because you woke up at 5:30, so you could eat something before you run.
Yeah.
So you'd have that. We made your
bagel, peanut butter, banana.
We had made your drink mix last night, and then decided that you were going to bring an extra one with you. You had a water bottle carrier that you had a long time ago.
Yeah, it worked.
So then you got to carry 2. So you still don't want to wear one of those backpack hydration things?
No.
Because you can...
I'm just going to work out inside the running.
Because what you can do is you can put it in the freezer and freeze it.
No.
Part of it.
No.
And then by the time it'll keep your back cool.
I'm just going to stay working out inside for the rest of the...
Okay, so we have a treadmill.
Running.
We have a treadmill, right?
Uh-huh.
The dreadmill.
Yeah, it's boring.
The treadmill... I don't know, when I was doing the treadmill, I would hook up the Zwift running, and I would actually run and see that. But we had a TV in the room too, and I would watch like a series, some kind of sci-fi series that I would just watch one after the other after the other,
Yeah.
and it would just continually play.
Yeah, that works.
So we could probably do that. Set something up in there for you so you could do that
Yeah, because it's wet. What day is it? It's only the 13th.
of August. It's gonna get hotter.
So maybe like in the middle of September, in a month, it'll be better and I can go out running
Yes,
again.
you go back out running. That was the plan. So you can go back out running, but then we're gonna change up your workout too. It's going to be even more intense because you're gonna start doing brick sessions. So we'll do like a big long bike ride and then you're gonna run off the bike. So like I told you, maybe even next week, we can do your 56-mile bike ride and then a 1 mile off the run.
Yeah, I can bike ride outside.
Because you're making wind.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just the running, it's just rough.
So so we'll get that going and then we'll start doing more HIIT work. So on the cycling and the running, it's instead of just running at one pace, you'll be doing intervals while you run to get it going at different speeds. The track should be open back up. We can do track workouts again.
If they let us in.
Well,
or we can go to the other one.
Yeah, we found another school that was open.
Supposedly.
With the track when we were riding our bikes last weekend.
Yeah.
Or the weekend before that. So we can go there and check that out. There's a bunch of options we can do. But yeah, your training is going to take a little bit of a turn. Instead of working on the long endurance, you're going to start working on a little bit of speed work. Just so you have different speeds available to you when you're working out. And especially as you're coming closer to the finish line, you can go.
Oh, and then we need to learn how to we need to put on the thing at swimming. What do you call it? The thing I'm going to use.
Oh, your wetsuit.
The wetsuit, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to use the wetsuit right now. And,
no.
The pool's hot. In fact, instead of going to the outdoor pool yesterday, we're like, let's go to the indoor pool.
So it was so
it's
much
cold.
better. Yeah.
It was too cold for me to start. But
yeah, but it was so much better. And yeah, I noticed the last time we went to the hot pool outside, it slowed me down. My head was hot.
Yeah, so we can do that. Oh yeah, what I was saying was coming closer to the end of like the bike and the run, depending on where you are and how you feel. If you practice working on some speed work, you can pass some people towards the end of the bike and towards the run, as long as you know how to pace yourself properly and you don't go into your red zone and overdo it. So you can come in off the bike, pass some people, do your transition, go out on the run, and then towards the end of your finish, whatever.
So that's kind of like rest and recover in the race.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, whatever you've got pennies left in your run, you can pass some people at the end.
Because they use their pennies.
They used all their pennies. Maybe you can podium.
Yeah, on a half Ironman.
Yeah. Yeah, some of those people, I don't know. They come from the
how are those people?
They come from the Olympic distances and then they treat the half Ironman as if it was Olympic distance. And so they go hard. If you see all the collegiate people that moved up because they do Olympics and then they go do the half Ironmans, they're fast because they run really fast and bike really fast.
Oh,
because that's what they're used to.
Is there a lot of like pro people in there, or is there a lot of people that are newbies?
Waco?
No, like the ones you've done.
There's all different kinds.
All different kinds.
Yeah. But luckily they're in age groups. So I doubt if you're going to have a collegiate person trying to run the half Ironman like a college person would, because your age group, you're getting up there in your age group. So you just pick them off one at a time. The nice thing about them is you all start at the same time with the swim, I think. I don't think it's a rolling start, is it? Do you know?
It looked like...
maybe you do.
They say go.
Oh,
go.
So yeah, you're going to be... Oh, you might be set up by your times, what your swim time is going to be.
I don't remember putting that in or not.
Yeah, well, you might have to self-seed yourself.
What's that mean?
That means you're going to have times in a section, and then you go line up in that
Oh,
time frame. So the fastest people will go first, and then the
yeah,
next
I don't want
fastest.
them to run me over.
Yeah, and that's usually what happens is people will go up a few spots earlier and try and
The
want
people
to be.
that are slow?
Yeah,
Oh,
and then they get smashed.
passed.
They get smashed and passed because they're in everybody's way.
Wow.
So you might have some of that. Yeah, okay, I forgot about that.
'Cause
Because
they
you're
wanna
going
be
going
cool.
off a pier, I
Yeah.
think. You're going
Or
off.
like a deck or a dock or
Yeah,
something.
so you're gonna go and you're gonna swim upstream a little ways and then hit the buoy, and then the rest should be nice downhill,
Yeah.
downriver cruise.
Hopefully.
Although, when we talk about that guy last year, he said that was really choppy. Or that
Well,
guy we talked to.
well, it was raining that day.
Oh, they
They
delayed
had
the
to-
start.
Yeah, it was late, so maybe that's why. It was-
Okay. Yeah, so we've got all that to look forward to.
Uh-huh.
So wetsuit though, that'll be nice if you get to do wetsuit, because then you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about kicking as much. You could just leave your feet dangly.
Oh, because your feet go up, huh?
Yeah.
From it.
They're buoyant already.
Oh, so
you just
nothing
use your arms.
drags.
You just use your arms, and then you can save them for the bike and the run.
That'll be nice. That's what I did in Nashville, right? No.
It wasn't Nashville.
Or not Nashville. Chattanooga.
Chattanooga. Yeah. Chattanooga.
The Olympic?
Yes, that was in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even see you swim by me. You were so fast.
I don't remember we had the swimsuits or
No, it was in the middle of the
wetsuits.
summer.
Oh, yeah.
How come you didn't get hot in that one?
It was hot. I do remember.
Okay.
It was pretty hot.
Yeah, I was hot just watching.
Yeah. There wasn't very much shade.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you need to stop this podcast now so you can rest and recover more. Go watch some more Netflix.
Yeah, sure.
Or Hulu or whatever we have. Amazon Prime. Okay.
All the streaming apps.
All right. That's it. Thanks,
right.
everyone. I just want to say that you can follow us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or Audible, or your favorite podcast catcher. Also, you can check us out on Addicted2Triathlon.com, our website, and that's Addicted2Triathlon.com. If you want to contact us, you can email us at John, John, at Addicted2Triathlon.com, or Kate, Kate, at Addicted2Triathlon.com, or use the contact page on our website. Feel free to leave a comment at the bottom of each of our website posts as well. There's a lot of articles in there now. And then
Stay addicted and try.
Bye.
Sign out.